Hi, this is Akshay. We are from Team 4 and we are going to present the demo on parking system user. So initially this is our empty database table for user, and now I'll launch the project from here. Yeah, so this is a home page. So first we'll register the user. So first step is validation of all fields. We'll just try to register an empty, keeping all the fields empty. So we see a lot of errors that prompt up. So now let's check for the username. So first validation is username should be at least 3 letters long. So let me just do this so that validation has been cleared. For the first name, so also we have a validation of the 3 letters length for the first name. So let me just do this. Same validation is for the last name. Okay, so for the email, let's check the validation on email. Yeah, so email needs to contain an at the rate and not just the at the rate sign. It should also have a valid domain name. So yeah, so email validation has been cleared. For the password, let's see the password. Password should be at least 6 characters long, and it should have at least one capital letter, and it should also have a special character. So password validations have been cleared. These are the roles we can select from user, manager, and admin. We'll select the user. So as we can see, the UTID should be at least 10 digits in length. Yeah, so the same validation is for the phone number, street address. There's no such validations. Okay, for the state, we cannot have any string. For the state, we are using only the two initials, like TX for Texas, and zip code should be 5 digits in length. So for the vehicle number, we have also put in a validation. It should be at least 7 characters long. And the permit we can choose from is basic, mid-range, premium, and access. So let's register this user. So it has been registered. Let's check for its entry. We see that this has been registered. So we'll log in for this user. Okay, so we'll see the validations on the login page as well. First, we'll put all the empty fields, and we cannot just put username and keep password empty. So I've put in the wrong credentials, and it says that user has not been found. So this time I'll put the correct values, correct credentials. Okay. So yeah, we have logged in as the user. This is the home page of the user. These are all the links. Uh, not all are functional, but let's see this request reservation link. When the user clicks on this request reservation link, these are the spaces, empty spaces that he can make a reservation from. These have been fetched from the database, so it shows the capacity and availability of parking spots. And in order to make a reservation, he can choose whichever parking area, permit, depending on his permit and the floor. So and he can click on the make reservation. This is not yet functional, and this we haven't put any validation on this reservation part because We are not asking the user to input these values through a form. We are providing the options using the drop down list, so that's why it doesn't require validations. Okay, so we'll just log out from here. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll register a manager. So since the reservations we have already looked through, we'll just uh, go past. Since we've already covered these validations, we'll just check the role and we'll not bother with the rest of the validations. So manager has been registered. So let's check its entry. Yeah, we see that a manager has been registered. So let's log in with the as the manager. Okay, so these are the links of the manager. This is the home page. He can search the user. Not all are functional, but we'll see the search user functionality later. So let's log out. So let's again register an admin this time. Okay, so we'll see another validation. What if we use an already existing username again to register? So, so this time we are registering as an admin. So this username already exists, and let's try to register it again. So it says that it's already registered as there cannot be two similar usernames. It should be unique. So we'll use a unique uh, username for this time. Now we'll register. Okay, yeah, so we have registered the admin. Let's check its entry. Yes, we got the admin in the database. So we'll log in. There, we've logged in as the admin. So these are all the links, not all are functional. We'll just log out and see the links later. So what we'll do is we'll just put in some test data to check. There, we've put in some test data. Now we'll test. What we'll do is we'll log in using the as the test the manager. Okay, now we'll see the search user. We'll try to search for a user. So we can search user using the first name, last name, or UTID. So let's say we try to look for a user using the first name, and I don't know the first name, so I just know want to find users with the initial name of this. So it'll list all the users starting with the name Rob, and again find I can also look for users with the UTID. So let's say I just want to find the users with the UTID starting with this. So all the users starting with the user ID UTID of 1001 it lists. So yeah, this is the search user option that we have implemented so far for the manager. Similarly, we have the search user for administrator. So let's log in as the administrator. Yeah. So let's search with the last name. So let's say I just have to search with the field DAV. So it's lists all the users with the last name starting from DAV, uh, David and Davenport. So here the search user functionality we have implemented in both the admin and the manager. So that's all we have implemented so far. Not all the links are working, and this is our source code. So we've followed the model view controller design pattern for this assignment. So we've separated the model, the data access objects in a different package, and these are the JSP views. This is our home page index.jsp. So thank you. That's all. We conclude this demonstration right now.